production of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening from Pioneer Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Mike Stewart here, covering Eisenhower football for the Oklahoma Sports Network. We want to thank everybody and our loyal Eisenhower faithful. 15 days between now and the last game against Carl Albert in Lawton, but we are here at Stillwater, home of the Pioneers, with a 2-1 record. And we do have great news here in the pregame. We do want to talk about tonight's countdown to kickoff. Sari Sheridan, star wide receiver for Eisenhower, fully healthy here tonight, as well as Rashad Hurt. We saw them out in pregame in full pads, so we do expect them to play tonight. We do want to bring up our schedule sponsor. Tonight's schedule sponsor is the Orchard Group at Morgan Stanley. The key to the financial success is taking care of your family tree, and for more information, please visit their team website, or you could dial 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC, and we'll just go over the Eisenhower schedule real quick. So, first win of the season, week 0, August 30th, in Cameron Stadium against Lawton. And then September 6th had the loss against MacArthur, 57-20. There was the first Thursday night game of the season 15 days ago at Cameron, the 10-touchdown loss to Carl Albert. Tonight's game against Stillwater. Stillwater lost to Carl Albert 31-0 last week, so this is a battle of two teams that got roughed up by the defending 5A state champions. Then homecoming next week, October 4th. It'll be back at Cameron Stadium in Lawton against Sophomore for homecoming. Oklahoma City trip on October 11th against Putnam City. Then there is a home game against Piedmont before senior night on a Thursday night, October 24th, against Northwest Classen. Road games in the season at Choctaw and at U.S. Grant. So once again, that is the 2024 Eisenhower schedule, brought to you by the Orchard Group at Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. And for more information, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. We want to thank the crew that was able to make it. Russ Molzon, our color commentator, is out sick tonight. So, Russ, if you're listening, we hope you get better. Super producer Greg Hinton here and cameraman Nate Davis, and I'm Mike Stewart. And we will take a short break. We'll come back with more of the countdown to kickoff. Here is Eisenhower football in Stillwater against the Pioneers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
It's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Back now on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Mike Stewart getting ready as we are less than 20 minutes away for kickoff for the first game in district play, Class 6A District 2 for the Eisenhower Eagles as they are here at Pioneer Stadium in Stillwater. We will talk about our starting lineups. This is the healthiest Eisenhower has been since week 0. A lot of players that will be back. Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill is the sponsor for the starting lineups. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veteran service members and military families achieve the dream of home ownership. Let's see how VA home loans work and how to start the VA loan process. Give them a call at 580-699-8670. That is Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Here is the starting lineup for the Eisenhower Eagles. So we'll start with the offense here. And then we have Charlie Trackey, the quarterback, number 2. He was out there getting some good pregame snaps going on. Rashad Hurt, he was playing a little bit of slot receiver in the pregame during warm-ups, also played X receiver. And Sari Sheridan back in the lineup will be a big difference maker here. He was in full pad starting off. And then you have Tyler Schupman for Lawton Eisenhower. Brandon Goldsmith, he was getting some practice at the halfback position here in pregame. TJ Johnson starting on offense for Eisenhower. 5'10", 230 senior. And then we have Aiden Dingle for Lawton Eiser, followed by Tanner Samelka. Next up, you got Tyler Cochran, 250-pound offensive lineman sophomore. Followed by Michael Robinson, 5'10", 260-pound junior on the offensive line. Then Big Milo Wyatt, 290-pound, 6'3" junior for the Eagles. And, of course, you have head coach Javon Harris. As we are getting ready to announce the defense for the Eisenhower Eagles coming up next. Mason Wilson, 215-pound defensive lineman, sophomore, 6'2". Then TJ Jones, 268 pounds, 6-foot defensive lineman, junior. Isaiah Esquivel, big playmaker, 5'8", 200-pound senior for Eisenhower. And Sheridan playing on both sides of the football. A welcome return for Eisenhower this evening. Aiden Dingle, 6 foot, 180 pounds, linebacker, junior. Asta Bartek, 5'9", 215-pound junior linebacker for the Eagles. Raheem Elzy, we've seen him make some plays already, 5'11" defensive back. Also been known to play running back, and then you got Jabari Shepard. He will also play both sides of the football. Defensive back, 190 pounds. Kobe DeVoe, 5'9", 165-pound defensive back, had that interception against MacArthur. Devion Bailey, 5'9", 165 defensive back, senior. And Brandon Goldsmith, 6'1", 180-pound defensive back, sophomore for the Eagles. And, of course, Coach Javon Harris for Lawton Eisenhower. Once again, we want to thank our starting lineup sponsor, Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veterans, service members, and military families achieve the dream of home ownership. See how VA loans work and how to start the VA home loan process. Call them at 580-699-8670. That is Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. So we'll take another timeout here. We will come back and we will see both teams get onto the field for the coin toss. This is the countdown to kickoff for Eisenhower Eagles football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Bears team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Mike Stewart here with cameraman Nate Davis and super producer Greg Hinton. Want to give a special shout out to Russ Molzon, our color commentator, who is back in Lawton recovering from illness. Russ, we hope you were able to make a full recovery and hope to see you at the homecoming game next week. So we do want to talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by the Subway off 50th and Lee. You cannot beat the Subway series menu with bread baked fresh daily. Subway, eat fresh. your Eisenhower football headquarters at 50th and Lee in Lawton, right down the street from Lawton Eisenhower High School. And like I mentioned before we went to the break, this is the healthiest that Eisenhower football has been since week 0. So the key to the game and the key to the rest of the season is to remain healthy. If you want to get a playoff berth going into tonight's first game in district play for Class 6A District 2, you want to make sure that you are doing everything you can to keep the most important guys on the field healthy and make sure you don't have any critical injuries down the line. So that would be our key to the game and for the rest of the season. Keys to the game brought to you by the Subway off 50th and Lee. You cannot beat the Subway Series menu with bread baked fresh daily. Subway, eat fresh. Your Lawton Eisenhower headquarters at 50th and Lee in Lawton, right down the street from Lawton Eisenhower High School. So we do see that we have the Eisenhower band out on the field. Well, not the Eisenhower band as much, but, well, maybe, yeah, we see the Stillwater band. You see the S flags kind of going through. We're seeing a little bit of blue there in the background, so it kind of looked like Eisenhower's colors. But it is the Stillwater marching band out here getting ready for the home game. They're wearing pink, kind of an unusual color for Stillwater, as they normally wear white, blue, and yellow. But we are looking forward to the start of the game any moment now. We should be having the coin toss here in just a couple moments. We are right at around 7 to 8 minutes before kickoff here, as Stillwater has their Conestoga wagon / tunnel that the players will be coming out of here on the south end zone. So it should be very interesting. We do have a few Eisenhower fans that made the trip. Want to thank everybody that made the 2.5-hour drive from Lawton in southwest Oklahoma all the way to north central Oklahoma here to the home of the Pioneers, just 2 blocks north of Boone Pickens Stadium and Oklahoma State University. If we look to the south, we can actually see Boone Pickens Stadium and Gallagher-Iba Arena. So should be a very interesting game, one of the better college towns in America, Stillwater, Oklahoma. And we will take one final break before we get to the coin toss and look to get the kickoff set up here just over 5 minutes from now. It will be Lawton Eisenhower against Stillwater, first game in Class 6A District 2 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Mike Stewart here with super producer Greg Hinton and cameraman Nate Davis. So the pink you are seeing, it's actually pink out for the fight against cancer. So I wanted to make an assumption that was a cancer awareness initiative, but you don't want to say anything wrong on the air. But you will also see in the home stands, there are a lot of people, especially in the front row in the center, right around the 50-yard line, of people wearing pink. Obviously, people affected by family members having cancer, people that have probably fighting against cancer currently. So it's a very good thing that they're doing here at Stillwater tonight, having their cancer awareness night. And, you know, obviously anybody that's been affected by cancer, and, you know, my grandmother, right around 30 years ago, she had died of cancer at the age of 50. So it is something that you want to make sure, if you have anyone that is affected by cancer, just love them and treat them with respect and give them all the loving that you got while they're here, and just make sure that they can fight and, you know, try to beat it as much as they can. So it's a very good thing that Stillwater is doing here tonight, you know, honoring people that have cancer, that have had family members that have had cancer and are currently fighting cancer. It's definitely something that no one wants. And, you know, we are about to go now to our coin toss as we take it to the center of the field. You have Stillwater's captains out. So they have their captains, and Eisenhower will have their captains. So for Stillwater, you have 27, 6, and 55. So the captains for Stillwater, number 27 is going to be Keaton Mason, senior defensive back. Number 6 is going to be Mason Schubert, the senior quarterback. And number 55 for Stillwater is going to be Kyler Finley, senior defensive lineman. So you do have captains for Eisenhower as well. In the back line, you have, looks like it is 9, 63, 54, and 7. So for Eisenhower on the back line, you have 9, Devion Bailey. 63 is Michael Robinson. 54 is going to be Austin Bartek. And number 7 is Aiden Dingle. So the headline for the captains for Eisenhower, as we do have the coin toss going on right now, you have Sari Sheridan, number 10. Number 2, Charlie Tracty. It looks like Eisenhower is deferring the coin toss to try to get the ball to start the second half. And then the other 2 men for Eisenhower, number 0, Isaiah Esquivel, and number 1, Rashad Hurt, the starting running back. So you do see Sari Sheridan uniform along with Rashad Hurt, the healthiest that Eisenhower has been since week 0. And that is a very good sign to be healthy at the right time as you are going into district play for Class 6A Division 2. So we are waiting for the Pioneers to come out, and we should have the start of the football game here any moment as we have Eisenhower. You see that their team is lined up in the eastern side of the south end zone. Didn't bring the tunnel because with a 2.5-hour drive, got to be as economical as possible, obviously. So big night for the Pioneers. Both of these teams' last loss was the defending 5A state champion Carl Albert Titans. Eisenhower did have the 10-touchdown loss, but again, we want to emphasize that there was a lot of players that were not healthy. Sari Sheridan was out, and then Tracty was able to play under quarterback, but you had the other running back, Rashad Hurt. He was limited in his functionality because it's really when Eisenhower's healthy, they have Rashad Hurt and they have Sari Sheridan. That's when they are at their most dangerous. So you do see Stillwater coming out. We expect Eisenhower to come out onto the field any moment now. As, again, the Eagles are just lined up waiting to come out in the south end of the eastern end zone. Or the eastern end of the south end zone. And Eisenhower's just going to walk out to midfield. And we should expect this game to begin right at the top of the hour. And here come the Eisenhower Eagles as they try to get the fans that made the 2.5-hour trip up and hyped up for the game. First game in district play in Class 6A. So we will take one final timeout and be back with kickoff to start tonight's game. It is Class 6A District 2, Eisenhower at Stillwater. Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
All right, kickoff is imminent. Class 6A, District 2, Eisenhower at Stillwater. Kickoff sponsor is Wayne's Drive-In in Lawton. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. And also want to shout out our first quarter sponsor here. The first quarter sponsor being the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. So we will have the kickoff here. It is imminent. Back for Stillwater, you do have number 1 and looks like number 8 for Stillwater. Number 1 being Deacon Jones, number 8 being Bradford Mitchell for the Pioneers. And the kicker for Eisenhower, number 37, Brian Fries, 5'7", 150 pounds, sophomore. This one goes into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Stillwater will come out, and they will start on their first offensive drive of the game. Once again, both these teams, their last loss is to the Carl Albert Titans. Stillwater lost 31-0 here in Stillwater last week. But again, 2-time defending 5A state champions. Carl Albert looking to make a run at maybe getting 3 straight and tying Ada for the most state championships of all time at 19 apiece. Once again, Russ Molzon is sick. We do hope he's able to make a speedy recovery and work the homecoming game at Cameron Stadium next week. So, bunch formation at the bottom of the screen for Stillwater to start off. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to throw it, and he throws it to his intended target, able to get past the 25-yard line, and makes a hit on Sari Sheridan as he gets to around the 28. So reception by number 1, Deacon Jones. Mason Schubert, the Stillwater quarterback, number 6. So gain of 6 on that one's going to be at the 26-yard line. Schubert looks to throw it. He gets back to Deacon Jones. Wrapped up by Sari Sheridan. Big tackle as the senior is back. The MVP of the Eisenhower Eagles, and boy, was he missed in the 2 games between the second half of the MacArthur game and the game against Carl Albert. 3rd down coming up for Stillwater here. 3rd and 2 from the 28. Guy get to the 30-yard line to try to keep the drive alive. Schubert gets the ball, throws it to Deacon Jones, and he's pushed out again by Sheridan. So that could be a potential matchup here early on. Stillwater may be trying to see how healthy Sheridan is as the change removed for a Pioneers first down. Ball is spotted at the 36-yard line. Schubert back under center for Stillwater. Gives it to his running back. He's going to run up the middle, and then he is able to get the first down and more. Eventually tackled by Rashad Hurt. That is number 20 for Stillwater. Gets it out near midfield, and the running back is Shaden Green, senior running back for the Pioneers, as this one is spotted right at midfield. So Schubert with Green in the backfield. They actually don't. Well, Schubert throws back. They have to step back a little bit to the receiver. Tackled, number 7 for Eisenhower makes the tackle there. That's Aiden Dingle, good for a couple of yards. Pioneers get a yard out of it, so you will have Schubert back under center after a gain of 1. So on Eisenhower's 49-yard line. Going back to the running game, which was so effective the first time, and going to get enough to move the chains down past the 40-yard line for the Pioneers. Shaden Green, another big gash up Eisenhower's defensive front there. 3 receivers set for the Pioneers. Looks like a 4-2 for Eisenhower. Schubert looking to go deep on this one. He throws it all the way down the field to a wide open target and broken up at the last minute by Sari Sheridan. Sheridan with the break up there to prevent the touchdown, and he said, not on my watch, I'm fully healthy. So Great news to see Sheridan back into the fold as it's already paying dividends here early for the Eagles. Once again, first district game between both schools. Class 6A District 2. As the ball is at the 39-yard line. So going back here, they're going to go with the running game again. Able to get this down to around the 34-yard line, so we're looking at a round of gain of 4. Expecting it to be 3rd or 4th and 5. I believe it may be 3rd down. Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd and 6 officially. The ball's at the 35. Schubert waiting for you in the gun. Goes back to the running game, and there'll be a first down and more. He eventually gets tackled at around the 29-yard line. So they are just going with a running game early, and Shaden Green is able to get 7, 8, 9, 10-yard gains and more, and that is allowing Stillwater to continue to move the ball in this opening drive here as it's at the 29-yard line. Green in the background, in the backfield with Schubert. Schubert throws it to his intended target, and it gets caught there. Sheridan with the stop pushes his target out of bounds, so back to Deacon Jones for Stillwater. Sheridan doing a real good job of forcing them to go with the running game. Gain of 6 on the pass there for Stillwater. This is now at the 24-yard line. Goes back to Schubert. They go back with the running game. It's been so effective here early on. And there is eventually a tackle. It gets brought down at the 11-yard line. So you have Aiden Dingle there to get the stop as Stillwater moves into the red zone now. Very fast start for the Pioneers as this is the first offensive series in district play. They're just waiting on the official play from the coaching staff here at Stillwater. There's a face mask against Eisenhower, so there's a penalty that's going to make it 1st and goal. This is officially at the 6-yard line. I would make the assumption that they're going to go back to the running game here with Shaden Green to try to punch in the first touchdown of the game. They don't go with Green, but they try to pass it. And once again, Sari Sheridan in the play there to prevent the touchdown pass from being thrown. Very good defense early on in this opening drive by the two-way player, senior Sari Sheridan, who is, again, he's had such a great streak of great gameplay. We'll never forget the game against Shawnee last year where he had 5 touchdowns. Schubert goes back to the running back. He trips over a player and is brought down at the 6. So once again, they try to go to the running game. Shaden Green there. So between Green in the running game and Jones at receiver, that's how Stillwater's been getting their yardage. Schubert gives it to Green, actually fakes it, and he throws it. Intended target did not get to the spot, so the quarterback trickeration didn't work on that one. As we are now dealing with a 4th and goal situation, so if you can hold them to a field goal, great job by the Eisenhower defense on a bend, but don't break situation here. 8:45 remaining in the first quarter, so Stillwater was able to take over 3 minutes on that opening drive there. And they have trips to the top of the screen. They're going to try to punch this in, so it'd be a critical play here on the first offensive drive of the game for Stillwater. Schubert running out, looking for someone in the end zone. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it, and then wide open touchdown for Stillwater. So there was pressure there, but eventually the 6-yard touchdown pass was thrown to number 17, Antoine West, the senior wide receiver. And the first points of the game go to the Pioneers. So it was a steady combination of Jones in the receiving game, followed by Green in the running game. But then you have Antoine West with the 6-yard receiving touchdown on 4th down and goal. Extra point coming up here for Stillwater. The extra point is up, and it is good. Extra point made by number 32 for Stillwater, Brody Long. So Pioneers up over Eisenhower after the first drive of the game. 8:35 remaining in the opening quarter. Stillwater leaves Lawton Eisenhower 7-0. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Six-yard touchdown pass from Mason Schubert to Antoine West as Stillwater leads Lawton Eisenhower by a score of 7-0. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. And want to thank our first quarter sponsor, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association. Proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. So Eisenhower able to take over this football just inside the 30-yard line, and we will see the first offensive series of district play for the Eisenhower Eagles. And with a fully healthy group, expecting a lot better production than what has happened over the last 6 quarters. So Stillwater here, you see them in their huddle getting ready to go on defense. Eisenhower players already ready and jazzed up. So we stand corrected. Stillwater recovered the ball. So not sure what happened there, but the Pioneers recovered, and this is not a good spot to be in on the second series of the game. Inside the 35-yard line, and Stillwater able to recover the ball. So it looked like Eisenhower was going to get the ball back, but that is not the case. Schubert about to go back to work, hoping to get a second touchdown pass here, as there is a new player in at running back for Stillwater. And they have a fumble there, but able to recover pretty quickly, and they have a speedster there, like a third down back, able to get this down to around the 31-yard line. So that is number 3 carrying the ball for Stillwater, and that is Jaden Adams, freshman running back. So not sure what happened with Eisenhower there, but the special teams gaff could definitely come back to haunt later on in the game. Schubert throws down the field. Able to break that up. Sari Sheridan said, I don't think so, and he's done an excellent job on defense so far throughout these first 2 offensive series. So Sheridan making his presence felt, and it is much needed for Eisenhower, but you were kind of hoping he would have been able to get a pass reception to get this particular series going. They need a stop here to stop the bleeding from Stillwater. Coming up now, it will be a third down and about 5 yards to go. But they are going to put the ball down at the 26. So they go back to the freshman running back, and he's able to eat Eisenhower up inside the 20-yard line. It's going to move the chains for a Stillwater first down. So Rashad Hurd able to make the tackle there for Eisenhower, and again, special teams, just something that Eisenhower has struggled with at times, and it could come back to bite him here on first down inside the 20. Schubert rolls out, throws it, and it was broken up. Great pass break up there by Lawton Eisenhower. Number 4 for the Eagles, Brandon Goldsmith, able to step in front of that one and says, I don't think so, not this play. So defense looking to go bend but don't break here. It's going to be second down and 10 just inside the 20. Pioneers working in the red zone. They go back again with the running game this time, and he's able to get about 4 yards on the run. Ball ran by number 3 for the Pioneers against Jaden Adams, the freshman running back for Stillwater. 3 receivers set this time. So this will be 3rd and 7. They're going to go back with Adams, and he's able to get all the way down inside the 10-yard line, gets enough to move the chains. It's going to be 1st and goal for Stillwater. So once again, not the start that you wanted if you are Eisenhower with the special teams gaff, and you could be down 2 touchdowns here if you don't try to get this fixed at the goal line. Going back to Adams, he gets tripped up at the line, so he was tripped up by number 54 for Eisenhower. Austin Bartek, the junior 5'9", 215, able to make that stop. So great way to make the shoestring tackle in spite of the resistance from the offensive lineman there. So from the 8-yard line, it's looking to be 2nd and goal now. And just going again back to the running game, he gets met in the hole. Great tackle there by Eisenhower, able to stop that one. Rashad Hurt meets up with him and makes sure he doesn't go anywhere further. So now you got a 3rd and goal situation. And you got to be careful on 3rd and 4th down. They may try to roll out Schubert here to see what he can do to get it to an intended receiver after faking the run like they did to score the first touchdown. Stillwater players are waiting for the play from their coaching staff as defense is setting up for Eisenhower. 3 receivers set for the Pioneers. Schubert running it up the middle, and he tries to get down inside the end zone. It looks like it's going to be 4th and goal. Schubert gets down around the 1-yard line before he gets stopped by the turf. So now we are in a situation where Eisenhower, they really need to get this stop. There is a substitution coming in for the Eagles. We'll see if they go with the freshman running back here or if they try to go with Schubert. They go with Schubert. He's going to run, and he just eases right into the end zone for a Stillwater touchdown. Mason Schubert, Stillwater quarterback, senior, able to get this in. And so now with 5:31 remaining in the opening quarter, Stillwater is set to take a 14-0 lead pending the result of the extra point. Rough way to start for your Eisenhower. Stillwater was eager to shake off that Coral Albert game, and it's just something that when you get hit like that, not much you can do. There was a fumble there, it looked like. So it looked like a fumble, but no, it was actually good on the extra point. So we do see Stillwater has a 14-0 lead. We'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Eisenhower down 14-0 to Stillwater, 5:31 remaining in the first. And the story of this first quarter has been senior quarterback Mason Schubert able to get a 6-yard passing touchdown along with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Hopefully Ike's able to recover it here, and they do recover from the 33, able to stay on the feet and get it down past the 35 to the 36. So Eisenhower will finally get their first offensive drive of the game going here. That return was made by number 8 for the Eagles, Chase Beadle. And Ike needs to strike to cut this lead as soon as possible because with a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown by Mason Schubert for the Stillwater Pioneers, they are looking to erase the taste of that Coral Albert loss out of their mouth. Now, obviously, Eisenhower's last opponent was Coral Albert 15 days ago on a Thursday night and wasn't healthy on either side of the football. Had some key players missing, especially Sari Sheridan. Ike about to go their first offensive play, trips to the top of the screen. Charlie Trachty goes back to the running back here, and there is a gain of a couple yards on that one. And so it did go to the starting running back, which is Jabari Shepard. As I mentioned in the pregame, Shepard was getting reps at the running back position on some pregame warm-ups here. 3 receivers head at the top of the screen again. So they fake the running game. They're going to go here to Sari Sheridan, and he is able to get enough for an Eisenhower first down to the 48-yard line. So obviously the health of Sheridan is dependent on both offense and defense, as you have already seen in these first two offensive drives for Stillwater. And now with that first down for the Eagles. So two receiver set this time, full backfield. They're going to go with Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt able to shake a tackle here, gets around the edge and down to the 45, out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So there was a tackle there by Stillwater. Tackle was being made by number 12, Peyton Campbell, the sophomore defensive back for the Pioneers. But that doesn't stop Rashad Hurt from doing what he has to do to get in Stillwater territory for the first time tonight. Trachte in the backfield, goes with the running game here, tries to do the stiff arm, but brought down for a loss. Tackle made by number 13 for Stillwater, brought down by Jacoby Petrie, sophomore linebacker for the Pioneers. So a loss on that run. It's going to put Eisenhower at the 48-yard line. They have to get this down to the 31 to keep the drive alive with a first down. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Trachte throws it, gets rid of it, it's intercepted. So Stillwater has the ball. That interception was made by number 27 for the Pioneers, Keaton Mason, senior defensive back. So not the way you want to end your first offensive drive of the night, down 14. And so what we'll do here is we'll take a brief timeout and come right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So that was the first offensive play for Stillwater's third series, able to get near midfield. And it is down at the 49-yard line of the Pioneers. So Trachte throws an interception on his first offensive series. Schubert going back for the Pioneers, and they're going to go with the running game here. And we will have a first down for Stillwater and more past the 40-yard line down to the 39. And again, you have that strong running game from the senior, Shaden Green, able to get this down just to the 39-yard line past the 40 for the Pioneers. And this could be a situation that Eisenhower was not anticipating with a healthy roster here. Schubert and Green in the backfield waiting for. There is a stoppage of the football here, so we're just trying to see. It looks like there may have been a penalty flag thrown. It got picked up here. It's going to come back. Penalty is against Stillwater. That's going to put the football at the 44-yard line. So that will make it 1st and 15 for the Pioneers. They're going to have to get this to the 29 to keep the first down, but right now the ball is at the 44-yard line. 3 receiver set here. You have Green with Schubert in the backfield. Schubert, 3-step drop, throws it. And not really anything doing on that one. Once again, Sari Sheridan doing an excellent job of locking his receiver in the clink, if you will. So they were trying to test Sari Sheridan on that first opening drive touchdown, but he was able to make enough of a presence felt where they stopped throwing toward him. That last play toward him fell incomplete. Schubert talking to Green in the huddle here. They go back to the running game and brought down immediately. So a major tackle for Eisenhower, brought down by number 5, Jabari Shepard. The junior 5'10", 190 pounds, able to make the stop there to try to temporarily stall this offensive attack of the Pioneers here. So again, Stillwater has to get to the 29-yard line as it is 3rd down and long, 3rd and 17. Schubert, 5-step drop, throws it. Wide open receiver. Stillwater's going to get that first down and more, and he goes back to the receiver who got him the last first down and the first touchdown of the game here tonight, number 17, Antoine West. Antoine West on the first touchdown, scored from 6 yards out on a 4th down play for Stillwater. As the Pioneers are rolling up 14-0. And now this ball is at the 27-yard line. Goes back to the running back Green, and he has a lot of running room. Eventually gets brought down by Rashad Hurt as the ball is at the 22-yard line for a gain of 5 for Stillwater. Clock ticking down here, just inside 2 minutes remaining at the 1:58 mark in the opening quarter. Stillwater leads Lawton Eisenhower 14-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Schubert from under center goes back to the running game, and he not having much doing. They go back to the receiver. They go back to the receiver who scored the first touchdown of the night as Antoine West is able to get this inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Stillwater. 1:38 remaining here in the opening quarter. Stillwater looking to take a 21-0 lead. They go back to the running game here as he gets down at around the 6-yard line. Tackles made by 7 and 23 for Eisenhower, Aiden Dingle and Raheem Elzy. So clock at 1:19 and counting here in the opening quarter. Ball at the 7-yard line. Stillwater got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Schubert rolls out. He throws it down the field and an easy touchdown. Second connection of the night on a touchdown from 7 yards out between Schubert and his target, Antoine West. So the Schubert-West connection hits twice here in the opening quarter as Stillwater is about to take a 21-0 lead over Eisenhower. You had the special teams gaff after Stillwater's first touchdown, and Trachty threw an interception on the first offensive drive for the Eagles. Extra point coming up here with 1:04 remaining. Snap down, ball up, and it is good. So Stillwater up 21-0 over Eisenhower. We will be right back with Eisenhower Eagles football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, so the second connection between Mason Schubert, the senior quarterback, and Antoine West, the receiver from inside 10 yards out. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cass Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. Also want to thank our Red Zone sponsor, Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway, member FDIC. Also want to thank our first quarter sponsor, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 98, and the Lawton Police Officer Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. So Schubert to West has been deadly in this opening quarter. First touchdown of the game from 6 yards out. Third touchdown of the game from 7 yards out. Trachty throws a pick. There's the special teams gaff on the first kickoff to Eisenhower, and it is Stillwater 21, Lawton Eisenhower 0. 59 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. They're going to go back to the running game here. So not really anything doing on that run. They do try to go back to the new designated starting running back, number 5 here for the Eagles, Jabari Shepard. Hurd playing more of a receiver role here tonight, him and Sari Sheridan both. So that one officially a loss of 1. This is going to put the ball at the 31-yard line, and Eisenhower's offense needs to go to work here. Pass tipped, nearly intercepted. So the tip there for Stillwater by number 8, Bradford Mitchell. Sophomore plays running back and D-line for the Pioneers. Third down as the clock is at 24 seconds remaining in the first. Eisenhower already down 21-0 to Stillwater in his first game in Class 6A District 2 play. Trachty takes the ball, fakes the running game. He goes to Sari Sheridan. Sari Sheridan looking for a way out, able to get it past the original line of scrimmage. but gets upended at the 31-yard line by a host of Stillwater defenders. Clock continuing to tick down here inside 15 seconds, right at 15 seconds at the moment. Stillwater getting the ball back here as we approach the end of the first quarter. There is a flag here. Looks like it will favor Eisenhower. And the chains are being moved for an Eisenhower first down. New spot, the ball's going to be at the 48-yard line, so whatever it did, Stillwater shot themselves in the foot looking to get the football back. But it keeps the drive alive for the Eagles. So you have the coaching staff here on the sideline. Sari Sheridan being talked up and coached up here. And that is the end of the first quarter, so we will take a quick break, but Stillwater up 21-0 over the Eisenhower Eagles here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Second quarter sponsor for tonight's game is Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Dial 580-248-8800. And in a first quarter where we saw a special teams gaffe by Eisenhower, Charlie Tracty throwing an interception, and twice we had a connection between Mason Schubert, the quarterback from Stillwater, and his receiver Antoine West. It is 21-0. Stillwater over Eisenhower after one. Going back to the running game, there is the Eisenhower Eagles. That ball is going to be near midfield. So there was a penalty that kept Eisenhower's drive alive. It looked like Stillwater was going to get the ball back for a fourth offensive possession, but the penalty keeps this drive extended for the road squad in the white and blue. From the 49-yard line, you do have trips at the bottom of your screen. Tracty waiting to snap here under center. He's got the pressure coming from both sides. Throws it downfield, and it's caught. Excellent catch by Sari Sheridan. Down at the 33-yard line. Move those chains. First down, Ike. Eagles wearing the winged helmets tonight. We know in the win against Lawton, they were wearing the script Ike and the Love You Blue jerseys. So much needed positivity there as Rashad Hurt gets the ball. He's able to break a couple of tackles and get brought down at the 30-yard line. Actually got some more yardage with yards after contact. Looks like it'd be spotted at the 28. So Rashad Hurt never giving up on the run. There was a wise man that once told me a running back should never be brought down by one person, and Rashad Hurt is the epitome of that for Eisenhower. So second down, 7 to go. Tracty throws it, able to get it to Sheridan again. He breaks 3 tackles and is still on his feet, but only gets a yard out of it. So the work is there for the Eagles. It's just a matter of trying to throw them open or making sure that they can take advantage. The only thing about Hurt and Sheridan getting all this work is that you have defenses that will continue to zero in on them. So you do want to see others in the offensive front step up for Eisenhower. Personal foul is against Stillwater. That's going to be either a 10 or a 15-yard penalty. So Eisenhower in the red zone for the first time tonight. And we will mention our red zone sponsor, Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust, have a new name and a new location with a new look to power your financial goals and serve our community. 2 locations in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quantiperca Trailway, member FDIC. Massive subs coming off for Stillwater. Looks like it may be a timeout. So we will take a timeout with them. Eisenhower in the red zone for the first time tonight in the second quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here on Oklahoma Sports Network, Mike Stewart, super producer Greg Hinton, and cameraman Nate Davis bringing the action to you. Once again, Russ Molzon, our color commentator, is sick back in Lawton. Hope you're able to make a full recovery so we can work together at Cameron Stadium next Friday night for homecoming for Lawton Eisenhower. Eagles down 21-0 to Stillwater here. Time on the clock is 10:23 remaining before we go to halftime. So once again, the special teams gaffe and an interception thrown by Tracty have put the Eagles in this hole, but they are threatening in the red zone for the first time tonight, hoping to get in and put some numbers up on the board. Hurt in the backfield with Charlie Tracty. They're going to go back to Rashad Hurt, able to get hit as he is able to grab the ball, but jump out to about a carry and a gain of officially 2 yards. They're going to put this at the 11-yard line for Eisenhower, so they need to get this to the 4-yard line. They can get a first down without having to score a touchdown. Awaiting the play call from Coach Harris here. Sheridan at the top of your screen. You have Charlie Tracty under center. And so they're ready to throw it. They get it right there. It's grabbed at the 3. It's going to be caught by Sari Sheridan. It looks like he has enough to get the first down without getting into the end zone. They spot this at the 3, and I would think they're going to drop the sticks on this one. Referees are discussing it there. So, yes, it's a first down without scoring a touchdown, and it would seem that an Eagles touchdown is imminent with 9:41 remaining in the second quarter. Tracty under center. Takes it, goes to Hurt. Hurt pushes. Does he have enough to get it in? Touchdown! Fly, Eagles, fly! It's an Eisenhower touchdown. Rashad Hurt able to get Eisenhower on the board from 3 yards out. So we'll have the extra point come up here. Eisenhower able to trim it at Stillwater lead with 9:29 remaining in the opening quarter. So awaiting the extra point here. Ball up, snap down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights and good. So 9:29 remaining in the first half. Eisenhower able to get on the board for the first time tonight on the 3-yard touchdown from Rashad Hurt. Stillwater 21, Eisenhower 7. You're watching Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And a big penalty by Stillwater at the end of the first quarter kept that drive alive. Rashad Hurt able to punch it in from 3 yards out. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, from burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. So here's hoping that the Eagles can get a defensive stop. You get another touchdown, you're right back into this football game here. 9:29 remaining before we go to the halftime intermission. And that touchdown from Hurt was just what Ike fans needed after seeing the last 7 quarters where the offensive play was little to non-existent. So kick goes up, and there is a penalty flag. So, just something about Ike and special teams. I don't know if it's in the water or if it's in the Gatorade, but it's definitely something you hope gets cleaned up as we continue on with district play here. Waiting for the call from the official. Dead ball foul against Eisenhower. And again, another special teams gaffe that you hate to see here. You had the first kickoff to Eisenhower that resulted in Stillwater getting the ball immediately back, so they were able to double up their lead on 2 offensive drives. And now you have this penalty that's going to give favorable field position to the Pioneers with a 14-point lead. From the 48-yard line, Ike running a 4-2 here. Bunch formation at the bottom of the screen. Schubert takes the ball for Stillwater, able to throw it to his target receiver, slips to the defender, and able to drive out on this one, and he gets brought out of bounds right at around the 43-yard line. Schubert gets pushed out by Aiden Dingle. Deacon Jones with the reception for the Pioneers. Deacon Jones, no touchdowns yet, but he was responsible for getting a lot of the yardage in that first offensive drive for the Pioneers earlier tonight. So, drops the football that one. So, right after he was able to move the chains, Deacon Jones drops the football as he was just waiting for it. Looked like a lazy ball from Schubert. Should have been easily caught. Pioneers up 21-7 over Eisenhower with 9:12 remaining here in the opening quarter. Want to thank everybody watching on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Bunch formation at the top of the screen for Stillwater. Going back with the freshman running back, and then he is brought down immediately by number 74 for Eisenhower, T.J. Jones, 6-foot junior, 268 pounds. Ball is at the 39-yard line, and the chains are being moved for a Stillwater first down here. So they go back with the running game and is able to shake the defender, goes past the 35-yard line, and there is, I don't know if that was a penalty flag. Yes, there is a penalty flag at the 32-yard line, so we'll see what happens here. Rashad Hurt with the tackle out of bounds, and the referees are convening at the 31-yard line here. So there is a hole against Stillwater. This one's coming back. So the Ike defense gets a much-needed break. As you had the guys in the blue and yellow hanging on to the white jerseys far too long. So 8:53 remaining here in the second quarter. Stillwater up 21-7. Going to the backfield here, Schubert has a 7-step drop. He's able to run. Schubert on the run here goes past the 35-yard line, gets down to the 33. Able to get about 6 yards on that quarterback keeper for the senior quarterback. So tackled on that play by Lawton Eisenhower. Brandon Goldsmith able to make the stop, the 6'1", 180-pound sophomore here. Rolling out is Schubert, looking to get the first down, and he gets just by the marker at the 29-yard line to move the chains for the Pioneers. Clock continuing to tick down at 8:17 here, so Schubert is showing he can do it with both his arm and his feet. So first down, Stillwater, like I said, it's going to be at the 29-yard line as the official spot of the pigskin. Schubert back with his freshman running back for the Pioneers. That's Jaden Adams. They go to Adams, and he's able to get some yardage, and he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Tackle is made on that one by Rashad Hurt. So, again, Hurt is meeting Adams in the hole and is making stops whenever he runs the football. Maybe he sees something in his running gait or his running pattern. Officially at the 24, they got to get this to the 19 to get a new set of downs. So they fake it, go with the pass here. It's going to be first down. Stillwater's going to be touchdown, Stillwater. So able to throw that to his receiver, and you have Deacon Jones with his first receiving touchdown of the night from about 24 yards out. Stillwater is going to bump this lead back up to 21 points with 7:43 remaining in the first half here. So these wide receivers are proving to be everything Eisenhower can deal with and more as the extra point goes up, and it is good. 28-7, Stillwater over Lawton Eisenhower, 7:43 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back with more Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Back here live on Oklahoma Sports Network, Mike Stewart here with super producer Greg Hinton and cameraman Nate Davis. So, again, it is Stillwater 28, Eisenhower 7. First touchdown of the night and third touchdown thrown. Touchdown thrown by Mason Schubert, his first connection in the end zone to Deacon Jones from about 24 yards out. So, kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Burgers to baskets, cherry limeades, pizzas, anything you can think of. 2 locations in Lawton. Pack up the car. Let's go to Wayne's. And Eisenhower did not bring their band, but we will leave a visual of the Stillwater band here at halftime. Halftime sponsor is Phillips Music. Now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music. With a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road, you can call 580-357-1118. Penalty flag on that one as the ball was kicked off. So, will be interesting to see what happens here. So, Ike able to get their first rushing touchdown earlier this quarter on a 3-yard run from Rashad Hurt. Looked like they were going to kick the ball right back to Stillwater at the end of the first quarter, but there was a penalty that kept the drive alive. Sari Sheridan able to catch the ball and get the last first down before Rashad Hurt punched it in on the last offensive drive. You want to see if the Eagles can do something similar as they start off from the 35-yard line. Going back to live action here. And looks like there may be a flag on the field on this one. Referee's picking up the flag. It's going to be illegal procedure against Stillwater. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and Eisenhower will now have the ball on the 40-yard line. 7:43 remaining in the second quarter. For those of you who just joined us, wasn't really a great first quarter for Eisenhower. There was a special teams gaffe, 3 touchdowns for Stillwater. Trackey threw an interception, but Ike scored in the second quarter on a 3-yard run from Rashad Hurt. Trackey throws it, and that looks like it was almost intercepted. Broken up in the vicinity by number 27 for the Pioneers. That was Keaton Mason. He had the first interception of Charlie Trackey here tonight. As it will be 2nd down and 5 from the 40. Now, I would have to wonder why you would want to go pass on that one when the penalty gave you 1st and 5. Blitz coming from Stillwater, throws it, caught by Sari Sheridan, able to get down at the 45, brought down at the 47, move the chains, 1st down Eisenhower. So great athleticism by Sari Sheridan. Ball at the 47-yard line as Ike still has the ball on offense as we approach 7:20 remaining in this first quarter. So players are getting lined up. Trackey about to get back under center. Trackey throws it. It's caught by Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt goes past midfield, down past the 45-yard line. It gets down to the 42. Move the chains again. 1st down, Eisenhower. So Hurt and Sheridan are doing their part. It's just the time that you have a lot of these two-way players spending on defense is wearing them out. Bunch formation at the top. They go back. It's Sari Sheridan. He gets maybe a yard. So around the 41-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and long upcoming. So no gain officially. It'd be at the 41. Eagles need to get to the 31 to keep the drive alive as the clock is ticking down below 6.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Pressure coming from Stillwater and a through the flag at the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Stillwater knows they got caught, so Eisenhower getting that on the false start. Official spot of the ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line. Again, they have to get this out to the 31 to get the first down. Pressure coming. They throw it to Sari Sheridan, and he is able to get the first down. Brought down by number 27 for Stillwater. The tackle was made by Keaton Mason. He of Tracty's interception in the first quarter. So 4-yard gain is going to be third down and 1 from the 32. Tracty pushes forward. He's got enough for the first down. Eisenhower about to move the chains for a third time on this offensive drive. So they officially signal first down. Eisenhower able to get a fresh set as the chains are being moved. They can get another first down. They get him down close to the red zone territory here. 5.5 minutes remaining as the clock is ticking down in this first half. Sheridan going up top as he is the slot receiver at the top of your screen. So there was another penalty, it looks like. So false start on Eisenhower. Them 5 yards are coming right back. It's going to be first down and 15. Ball officially spotted here at the 35-yard line. So ball was at the 30. They'll have to get this to the 20 and make it to the red zone to keep the drive alive, but trips to the top of your screen for the Eagles. And again, keep an eye on Sheridan as the slot receiver. Tracty throws it down the field, and it's intercepted for the broken up. So a very good job by Rashad Hurt of blasting the defender in the chest to make sure he coughs up the football and not get a pick. So 4:51 remaining, but very good observational awareness by Rashad Hurt to prevent that from being an interception, the second one of the night for Charlie Tracty. As we get back to live action from the 35-yard line, second down and 15, Tracty. 3-step drop, throws it. Caught. Able to shake defenders. It's Rashad Hurt. Stays on his feet. Down past the 20-yard line. It's still on his feet. Able to run in. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's an Eisenhower touchdown. Oh, my. You have got to be kidding me. Rashad Hurt won't be denied as he takes it to the house. 4:37 remaining, and that's got to be one of the top plays of the week on OSN. 2-point conversion here, not really doing much. But an outstanding touchdown by Rashad Hurt cuts the deficit down to 28-13, 4:31 remaining before halftime. Want to thank our second quarter sponsor here, Pam & Berry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam & Berry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Call 580-248-8800. We'll take a brief break, and we will be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Drive summary brought to you, and it was a great play if you missed it. Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. So basically, Rashad Hurt turned on the Madden NFL truck stick and would not allow anyone to stop him as he marched his way down the end zone, punishing Stillwater defenders every step of the way. Want to thank our kickoff sponsor, Wayne's Drive-In. Burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations in Lawton. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. As the kickoff is underway, Stillwater able to get it from around the 28 as they had this kickoff return past the 40-yard line. Gets brought down at around the 47. Outstanding play from Rashad Hurt. Not wanting to be denied on that one. It looked like he was going to get tackled like just there around the 17. Miraculously stays on his feet and just says, no one is stopping me. I'm taking this to the house. But now Eisenhower has to get a stop. There is 4:25 remaining in the first half. And a turnover would be very beneficial, especially if they could get it on Stillwater's side of the football here. Pioneers in the huddle. Eisenhower defenders getting set on the gridiron here. So it was a holding penalty against Stillwater. That's why the ball came back a little bit. As the ball is officially at the 26-yard line. 3 touchdown passes already for Mason Schubert for Stillwater so far. Going back to the running game, and he is looking to run it wide open, but brought down after a gain of a couple. Tackle made by number 23 for Eisenhower. That's Raheem Elzy, the sophomore, 5'11", 185. So gain of 6 there for Stillwater. Ball is now on the 32-yard line. Getting it to the 36 will move the chains. Drops back. Schubert goes deep, and he throws it across the middle, right to midfield. Stopped immediately, but caught and first down for Stillwater. Reception made by number 17, Antoine West. He of the 2 touchdown receptions already tonight from inside 10 yards via Schubert. From the 50-yard line. Schubert goes back to the running game here. Gain of around 4. That's the star running back number 20, Shaden Green, the senior. Elzy able to come in and make the stop for Eisenhower. So 3:20 and counting remaining in this opening half. And Ike needs to stop in the worst way possible. Drops back. Schubert running out of the pocket here. Dodges a tackle. He gets brought down eventually at the 36. Or correction, that's the 44-yard line. Elzy making his presence felt, second consecutive tackle there, as he's looking to do whatever he can to stall this Stillwater drive out. 3rd down and 4 to go. Pioneers get to the 40, they can extend the drive. Back to the running game. It's actually a fake, and he throws it to an open receiver who's going to get a first down and more, brought down to the 31-yard line. That pass on the fake was caught by number 80, Chandler Johnson, freshman tight end for Stillwater. Brought down at the 32, and Ike's defense is getting worn out on these fakes from Schubert here. 3-step drop, rushed out of the pocket. Schubert running straight up the middle, and he is on his way. One defender to beat, and he looks to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stillwater. So Mason Schubert showing that he has the gift of shiftiness on his feet as well. Second rushing touchdown of the game for him as Stillwater goes back and extends their lead to Eisenhower by a score of 34-13. 1:59 remaining, pending the result of this extra point. Ball down. Kick is up. Goes through the uprights, and it is good. So Stillwater 35, Eisenhower 13, 1:59 remaining. Maybe one last offensive outburst for the Eagles before the half. We'll find out on the other side of this break. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Second quarter sponsor is Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Give them a call at 580-248-8800. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. Outstanding touchdown run by Mason Schubert for Stillwater. Kickoff in the air. Grabbed at the 4, looking to return this back. And it's Sari Sheridan. We know what he can do in kickoff returns here. Down past the 25 to the 28-yard line. Pretty good field position for Eisenhower. Hope they can score here on a 2-minute drill to cut into this lead, which is already at a 22-point deficit. So if I get in the ball to start the second half, if they can score here, it could get really competitive in spite of the score at the moment. So once again, we just want to remind fans, be sure to download our free apps found on your Apple and Android devices. Free to download, free to watch with 12 schools in the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can also watch at home on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network. Tracky throws it deep, and it's almost intercepted. Extremely dangerous pass that miraculously fell to the turf. Also, like the Oklahoma Sports Network on all social media platforms, like, share, and follow on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us online at oksportsnet.com. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date for where we will be. Find photos and a whole lot more at oksportsnet.com. And you can always vote for the Oklahoma Sportsnet Player of the Week online at oksportsnet.com. 3 players each week on Friday nights, brought to you by Trinity Restoration. So, good pass there. Goes out of bounds. Complete to Sari Sheridan. Good for 9 yards. It's going to be brought down at around the 37-yard line. .124, there's a flag. So we're going to see where this ball is going to be spotted as the officials convene between the 30 and 35-yard line here. So, doesn't look like the ball is going to be moved. A flag will be waved, it appears. Both teams standing around. Reminds me of the Rasheed Wallace quote, both teams play hard, both teams play hard. Still awaiting this flag call, or if they're going to let the teams play on here. Be a good time to play the Jeopardy theme music if you're at home. So if nothing changes, it's 3rd and 1 from the 37 with having to get to the 38. There was a flag thrown, but just trying to see if it will be applied or if they're just going to let it fly. The play stands, 9-yard pass to Sari Sheridan. They have to get a yard here, and there is a false start by Eisenhower. So 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and 6, and trying to get the early jump up on Stillwater proves to be very costly here. Time remaining in the first half is right at 90 seconds. A minute 30 remaining before we go to halftime intermission here. So big plays needed because, again, this is a critical juncture in the game. If Eisenhower can get a touchdown, they'll get the ball back to start the second half. Trachty throws it, and it's intercepted. Looks like it could be a pick six, and Trachty's the last man. He won't stop him. Touchdown, Stillwater. So second interception caught by number 25, Eris Willis, the junior defensive back, able to extend the lead, and Eisenhower is now in a world full of hurt. Now 41-13 with 1:21 remaining, and there isn't much that, again, the game's not over, but that really shifted the momentum in favor of the home squad as the extra point is up and good. So 42-13, and we still have 1:21 remaining in the opening quarter. Stillwater on their way rolling in this first game in Class 6A District 2. This is Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Eris Willis with a pick six of Charlie Trachty while it was deep in Eisenhower territory. Stillwater's lead is extended to 42-13 over Eisenhower. 1:21 remaining in the first half. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Several choices of food, a smorgasbord of satisfaction. Best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. Kickoff underway. And it goes out of bounds for a touchback. Once again, want to thank our second quarter sponsor, Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Dial 580-248-8800. Also want to thank our halftime sponsor. Ike did not bring their band, so we'll let you see the visuals of the Stillwater band during halftime. Halftime sponsor is Phillips Music. They now offer the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories. 107 Southwest Sheridan Road, 580-357-1118. So if you're Eisenhower, you're up against it. First quarter didn't do you any favors. Charlie Trachty already had 1 interception, but that second one really hurt because that was the first pick six of the game. Trachty drops back, throws it, and it's caught by Sari Sheridan between 2 defenders. Outstanding pitching catch down to the 35-yard line. First down, Eisenhower. Offense rushing to the line here to try to get something before the end of the half. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, pressure coming, throws it, and to nobody in particular as it rolls off the turf, out of bounds, incomplete. Clock now at 1:04 remaining. Stillwater up 42-13, and again, you have the special teams turnover and the 2 interceptions by Trachty, which all lead to Stillwater touchdowns. If there wasn't any turnovers in the game on special teams or with the interceptions, this game would be a lot more manageable at the moment. Trachty drops back, throws it. One-handed grab. It looked like it was going to be caught, but intended for Sheridan. He made an athletic effort to get it. It falls incomplete. So 1 minute exactly here in the first half. Want to thank everybody from Eisenhower alum, Eisenhower parents, and even Eisenhower fans that may be in the away stands on camera who made the 2.5-hour trip here to see the first game for the Eagles in 6A2 district play. Tratty, 3-step drop. He's going to come with the pressure and get sacked. So big stop there by Stillwater. Number 14 for the Pioneers, Caleb Humble. Senior linebacker for Stillwater. Could not be denied on that sack. And this is just a situation now where if you're Eisenhower, you want to hope you can get out of these last 42 seconds of the opening half without any additional scores from the Pioneers. Timeout by both teams, and we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Punting situation here for Eisenhower. Back deep for Stillwater is the senior wide receiver, number 18, Jack Brown. Kick is away. So it's going to be down at the 49-yard line, recovered by number 3 for Eisenhower. Stillwater will start there. Tristan Swigert for the Eagles, making sure that there's not an opportunity for a kickoff return or a punt return in that particular instance. But clock is at 34 seconds remaining, and the goal for the Eagles has to be you have to do whatever you can to make sure the Pioneers don't get into the end zone. Stillwater up 42-13. So 2 interceptions by Tratty and the special teams gaff on the first kickoff recovery, which also led to a Stillwater touchdown. And without those 3 turnovers, we'd be looking at a 21-13 game instead of it being doubled up at this point. 3 receivers set. Schubert there with Jay Nams in the backfield. Awaiting the call from the coaches. Schubert, 3-step drop, throws it. Goes to his wide open receiver, and he gets brought down at the 43-yard line. Chandler Johnson, the tight end. Believe he had the last touchdown for the Pioneers, if I'm not mistaken. So they are calling the second down. It's 2nd and inches. And they're officially moving the change for Stillwater first down, so they're correcting it right now. Just enough to make the stick people move. Throws it deep. Schubert goes long. And pass broken up. They try to test the defensive back. He said, I don't think so. So great pass breakup there by number 6. That's Kobe DeVoe. He had the interception against Lawton MacArthur. Very good player in the defensive secondary for the Eagles. 5'9", 165-pound senior. And they try to test him out. The one thing I can say about Ike's secondary is it is very underrated. But the secondary isn't been what has been getting Stillwater touchdowns here. 3-step drop here for Schubert. Takes his time, throws across the middle, and it's a wide open receiver inside the 20-yard line. And Sari Sheridan tackled him immediately. Inside the red zone for a Stillwater first down, caught by Deacon Jones here. So while Deacon Jones is still getting his share of the football, he's not able to do much with it if he's got Sari Sheridan in the vicinity. There will be a timeout called on the field, and so we have 3 seconds remaining. We'll keep it right here. Once again, want to thank our first our second quarter sponsor, last one of the first half, Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Be sure to call 580-248-8800. And don't forget, we will have the visuals of the Stillwater band here at halftime. We don't have a crowd mic, and Eisenhower's band didn't come up, but want to thank our halftime band sponsor, Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories. 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Call them at 580-357-1118. So 3 seconds remaining here in the opening half. The good news is Eisenhower gets the ball to start the third quarter. The bad news is they're down 42-13. So this is going to be a field goal attempt coming up here. 35-yarder to try to add some more points to end the half. The ball is down. The kick is up. It goes through the upright. No signal yet. There's a pre-snap penalty, so that's not going to count. The game cannot end on offensive penalties, so they'll probably get one more shot at it from a longer distance here. And the penalty is against Eisenhower, so the worst possible timing to get a penalty here, as it's now going to be a 30-yard field goal instead of a 35-yarder. Kicking for Stillwater is number 32, Brody Long, the senior. Kick is up, and that one is good. So 3 points that Stillwater adds to end the half. 45-13 over Eisenhower. Once again, our second half sponsor will bring you visuals from the Stillwater band, but his second half sponsor is Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instrument can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of music accessories and instruments as well. 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. 580-357-1118. So that will be it for the first half. Stillwater up 45-13 over Eisenhower. And we will see you at the start of the third quarter. Enjoy the visuals from the Stillwater band here at halftime.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
That's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport. Just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Stillwater up 45-13 over Eisenhower at halftime. We'll bring you visuals from the Stillwater Marching Band. Halftime band sponsor Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Dial 580-357-1118. Here are the visuals from Stillwater. Getting ready for some second half action here live from Pioneer Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Mike Stewart calling the game for Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here with super producer Greg Hinton and cameraman Nate Davis. So outstanding touchdown by Rashad Hurt, but other than that, 2 interceptions by Charlie Trachte, one being a pick six, special teams turnover, and it's been all Stillwater, specifically with Mason Schubert doing it on the ground and in the air. And the first half score is, as you see it on your screen, 45-13 with the third quarter set to start momentarily. Other scores from around the state, Elgin defeating Woodward 49-0 after the first half of that one. Elgin going to be rolling to a victory here this week. Other games from across the state, you have the Millwood Falcons playing the Blackwell Maroons. Millwood running away with that one by a score of 51-0. And so just kind of how games have been rolling in here in the state so far, it looks like the Guthrie Blue Jays, they played on Thursday night, and they were able to recover after losing to Blanchard the week prior, losing that game 33-24, and defeated John Marshall last night 44-8. Shout out to Chris Evans and his work he does with Guthrie Sports Page covering the Blue Jays. So we'll have the second half here. Third quarter sponsor, want to give them a shout out as we are getting ready to get back to live game action here. So sponsor for the third quarter will be the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every single day, the Lawton Firefighters Association. Also want to give one final shout out to our halftime band sponsor at Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program with almost every family of instruments being taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Dial 580-357-1118, and just going to plug a few things about the Oklahoma Sports Network. Be sure to download our free apps found on your iPhone and your Android device. Free to download, free to watch with 12 schools in the network. Be sure to watch us on the go with our home apps or our phone apps, or you can watch us at home by downloading us off Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Be sure to look for Oklahoma Sports Network. Find us on all social media platforms. You can like, share, and follow on Facebook, follow on Instagram, X, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are actually streaming live on YouTube right now. If you look for our game, find us at oksportsnet.com. You can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date to where we will be. Find photos and a whole lot more free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com. And by the way, go vote for the OSN Player of the Week online at oksportsnet.com. We feature 3 players each week for you to vote on that had the best performance on Friday nights, brought to you by Trinity Restoration. It is the OSN Player of the Week. So we'll also have a player of the game here toward the end of the night. Our player of the game sponsor is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. Also our Red Zone sponsor. A new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton. 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC. And finally, just want to give a special shout out to our kickoff sponsor, Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations at 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. So one thing I will tell fans still watching, after the Carl Albert game 15 nights ago, I did go down to Wayne's and made a second trip to get some additional food there. I actually tried the chicken planks, and they were pretty good. I would prefer if Wayne's had barbecue sauce because I'm a big barbecue sauce fan to go with my chicken. But the dipping sauce was pretty good as well, and no complaints there. So if you want big Long John Silver style chicken, although I think it's an upgrade on flavor, Wayne's chicken planks are pretty good to go with that triple cheeseburger I had the week before. So having eaten there twice, I'm very impressed with the menu, and the cherry limeade is pretty good, as most people in Lawton can probably already attest. So, about to get ready here. Eisenhower will get the ball to start the third quarter. Would like to see a spark from the Eagles here to try to start the second half. Kickoff from the 40-yard line goes down, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. As we return to live game action here, so Coach Harris, fully healthy team for the first time since the Week 0 victory against the Lawton Wolverines. But just like with 5A District 2 a year ago, 6A District 2 is proving to have its own set of challenges here. Ball spotted here starting at the 20-yard line for the Eagles. Tratty under center here. So Stillwater nearly jumped off sides there. Waiting for a call from Coach Harris here is the offense. Sheridan going into the slot receiver set. Still waiting for Coach Harris to call into play. Tratty about to get the snap. Pressure coming. Gets it to a receiver. Able to run past 5 Stillwater defenders to get near first down yardage on that one. Excellent play there made by number 4, Brandon Goldsmith. And once again, Jabari Shepard, the starting running back for Eisenhower here tonight, as Rashad Hurd has been playing a mix of receiver and running back in his own right. So there looks to be a false start on the offensive line, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So that was against number 78, Milo Wyatt, the 6'3", 295-pound junior. And so that's going to make it where it was going to be short. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Once again, Coach Harris standing at the 27-yard line, calling in the play. Throws it. He gets hit as he throws. And the play unable to have enough time to develop on that one. So clock officially at 11:10 here, remaining in the third quarter. Just getting underway here in the second half. And again, if you missed the first half, specifically the first quarter, it was just a matter of interception, and it was also a situation where there wasn't a lot going because there was a turnover on special teams. So 2 interceptions by Tratty in that first half, one going back for a pick six. And just an outstanding effort by Stillwater quarterback Mason Schubert, showing why when he has a head of steam on him, he can do it both in the air and with his legs. That passing play gets to 4th down and a yard. So not sure what they're doing here. They're going to run it, get the first down for Eisenhower. So Coach Harris said, hey, just go for broke. We don't have much that we can do anyhow because the deficit is already large enough. And Rashad Hurt makes sure that the changer move for an Eisenhower first down here. So going for broken, it pays off here. Eisenhower able to keep the drive alive from the 32-yard line. Now, it looked like there was a Stillwater defensive lineman that jumped off the line there, and that should have been offsides, but Tratty throws it to Rashad Hurd, able to break a couple tackles, but just too many Stillwater players, but he still fights to get a yard. When you got 5 men wanting to tackle you, especially with that spectacular touchdown reception in the first half, they all converge on him on what looked like a game of NFL blitz there. So 2nd down, no gain on that one officially, but you can see the athleticism of Rashad Hurt. Tratty getting the play call again from Coach Harris. 3 receivers set at the top of your screen. Tratty looking for an open receiver, and that one's broken up at the line. So D lineman able to put his hands up and break up that pass. So now you were dealing with a situation. 9:15 remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Eisenhower has to get this to the 42-yard line to move the sticks. Hurt remaining in the game. He's going to switch places and take the running back position in the backfield. 3 receiver set. Here's Sari Sheridan, man in motion. Looking to block, and it's just thrown to the turf. There's not enough time for Tracty to get the ball off. So Sheridan trying to disrupt the blitz of the Stillwater defensive line here, but there isn't a lot going as Tracty just hasn't had enough time under center. This rush from the defensive line is really throwing the timing off for Eisenhower, and it wasn't any more evident in that first offensive series here to start the second half. There is a kickoff returner back deep for Stillwater at the 39-yard line. And a punt is blocked. Stillwater will have possession inside the 15-yard line. So when it rains, it pours, and that's the third special teams gaffe that we could count this evening. As Stillwater is just taking advantage of these special teams errors and turnovers from Charlie Tracty under center. So they will have the ball starting this drive in the red zone. 9:04 remaining in the third quarter here. As there's a three receiver set for the Pioneers, you have Schubert getting ready here. And in the backfield with Schubert, you do have the starting running back, which is number 20, Shaden Green, the senior. So they fake the Green. They're going to get a reception here and run it into the end zone for a touchdown. So one play, one series, 14 yards for a touchdown. They're able to get it. I believe that was number 18, Jack Brown. And that was confirmed by the PA announcer, Jack Brown getting into the end zone here. So Stillwater extending their lead over Eisenhower with 8:56 remaining, now 51-13 pending the result of the extra point here. Snap down, kick up, extra point is good. So, once again, 8:56 remaining here, 52-13, Stillwater rolling against Eisenhower. You're watching Lawton Ike football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations in Lawton. So 14-yard touchdown pass from Mason Schubert to Jack Brown to extend this Stillwater lead over Lawton Ike to 52-13. 8:56 remaining in the third quarter. Kickoff underway as this one will be returned from the 3-yard line. Sari Sheridan looking to run out and make an opportunity out of this as he passes the 20-yard line and is brought down by the 23. So, first game in district play, Class 6A District 2, and the move up, even with a healthy Eisenhower team, the healthiest that they've been since week 0 and defeating Lawton back at Cameron Stadium, proven to be extremely difficult. And there is a learning curve for this Eisenhower team as Javon Harris enters his third season, able to get a 5-5 finish a year ago, losing to all playoff teams in Class 5A. One could argue it was the toughest schedule in Class 5A, and now looking to have a similar, very tough schedule in Class 6A too. Pass thrown, and it was intended for number 4 as it fell incomplete, but if Brandon Goldsmith would have brought that in, that would have been one for the OSN highlight reel. So just one of those things where with the defensive line continuing to attack Charlie Tratty, it's throwing his timing off, and it was no more evident than on that passing play right there. So getting back to live action, now it's going to be a 3-receiver set down at the bottom of your screen. They're going to throw this here, and it looks like it's caught at around the 26, so Goldsmith able to hang on to that one. Get a gain of roughly 3 or 4 yards on that one. They're going to officially spot this as a gain of 4 from the 26. They're going to need to get this to the 32 to keep the drive alive as it's 3rd down and 6 upcoming. 3-receiver set back at the top of the screen now. Tratty waiting for the call from Coach Harris. Takes the snap, picks up a defensive lineman that is caught. It's a 1st down for Eisenhower. Still on his feet as he crosses the 40-yard line. So excellent situational awareness for Rashad Hurt as he's able to move the chains for an Eisenhower 1st down. Don't forget about that spectacular touchdown that he had in the second quarter, which I believe would be on top OSN plays on Facebook when that comes out this weekend. Sheridan at the top. 2 players flanking Tratty. 3-step drop, throws it, and it's tipped but still caught. Hurt past the 40-yard line, down around the 44. So the Stillwater defender tipped it. Hurt still had enough awareness to grab the ball and get a decent gain of 3 yards on that one. Officially, it's a gain of 3 because it was from the 41, now from the 44. Initially looked like it would have been a gain of nothing. As Ike comes out with their 3-receiver set. Stillwater's been having a lot of their defensive linemen jump, but they're far away enough from the ball the refs are letting it slide. Toss over the middle, and it's caught. Caught by Rashad Hurt as he moves past the 45. Still on his feet. Down past the 30 and takes it to the 25-yard line. Rashad Hurt not quitting, still showing the athleticism that made him get an offer from the University of Tulsa and looking to make the most of this, even though Eisenhower is up against it from a point standpoint. The Eagles are still fighting to remain competitive in this one. There's a penalty against Stillwater that's going to give Eisenhower more yardage as this is going to set the pigskin at the 12.5-yard line. So Red Zone sponsor is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust, 2 locations in Lawton, member FDIC. Going back to the running game here, breaks a tackle, gets it down to around the 6-yard line. So Jabari Shepard, the newly installed starting running back, looking to get another score for the Eagles here, the first one of the second half. Tratty goes to Shepard. Shepard meets a lot of resistance there in the Stillwater backfield, and the Ike helmet comes off. It's Shepard's helmet that came off. So he's going to have to come off the field for one play. High school football adopting that rule from the NCAA where if the helmet comes off, you do have to leave for a play. So now you got Hurt in the backfield. You have Coach Harris at the 28-yard line calling in the plays for his crew. So they're looking to call a timeout maybe? So the timeout was called from the sideline, and it will be granted. So we'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Eisenhower threatening with 6:13 remaining in the third.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
$6:13 remaining here in the third quarter. We do want to give a special shout out to our Red Zone sponsor, Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals, as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC. And this drive has been about Rashad Hurt, never giving up, never giving in. And now you have Ike at the footbed of the red zone here, trying to break the door down for the third time tonight. Man in motion is Sari Sheridan. They give it to Rashad Hurt. Hurt able to break tackles, gets it down inside the 5-yard line, and that was third down. So I expect Ike is going to go for this on 4th down and 3. They have to get this officially to the 3-yard line where they can get a first down without having to score a touchdown. Officially 4th and 2. They have to get it to the 3 to keep the scoring drive alive here. They bring the house, and there isn't much going with that when a full-on blitz comes through. There's flags after the play. We'll see how this affects things, if Ike is able to get free yardage for an automatic first down, or if Stillwater's going to get the ball back here. But you've seen 2 officials come in, and they threw the flags immediately. So it's Stillwater first down. This is a penalty against Stillwater after the play. So it was a personal foul against the Pioneers, so they're probably going to be backed up in the shadow of their own end zone at this point. Officials signaling that the personal foul happened after the 4th down play. But the Pioneers just brought the house on that one. They're taking the timeout, and we will too. Stillwater have the ball when we get back up 52-13 on Oklahoma Sports Network. Back live on Oklahoma Sports Network, so Stillwater gets the ball, but they are starting at the 2-yard line. Be a great time for Ike to bring some pressure here with nothing to lose. So they go with a running game, fake it, they throw it, and it's caught over the middle of the field, and that is not a good sign. Could be a 97-yard touchdown for the Stillwater Pioneers as he just runs away with it. So Ike gambled and lost. Deacon Jones able to get wide open, and Mason Schubert finds him. And now Stillwater's lead is up to a score of 58-13 on the 97-yard touchdown pass, pending the result of the extra point. You can't get more open than that. It's wide as open as Prairie Field in the land run of 1889. Ball down, kick up, and good. So Stillwater continuing to build upon this lead with 5:21 remaining in the third, up 59-13 over Eisenhower. You're watching Live Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, want to give a special shout-out to our third-quarter sponsor. And our third-quarter sponsor is the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community that they serve every single day. The Lawton Firefighters Association, if you're just joining us, Ike's defense got burned on a 97-yard touchdown pass from Mason Schubert to his receiver, Deacon Jones. I mean, Ike had the right idea on defense, bringing the house to try to stop the run, but I don't think they anticipated that they were going to be bold enough to throw a pass over the middle. Kickoff is underway from the 40-yard line. Recovered, and he's not going to bring it out. It'll be a touchback for the Eagles. So definitely not what you expected with it being a 46-point deficit here in the third quarter. Eisenhower does have homecoming coming up next week. So homecoming will be coming up against Southmore. Be sure to join us on October 4th. Pregame will start at 6:30 p.m. And we will bring the action to you back from Cameron Stadium for the 2024 homecoming game. As they are cranking up the Garth Brooks Friends in Low Places. Normally, 2 blocks down the street, they start this song at the start of OSU fourth quarter games. Garth Brooks, a graduate of Oklahoma State University. Tracty's able to complete that pass to Devion Bailey. So as the university goes, so does the high school, apparently. Of course, playing Friends in Low Places at this stadium doesn't have the same vibe as it does on a Saturday afternoon. On the way up here, we were discussing OSU has been playing Friends in Low Places for the better part of 20 years at this point. They do it before the start of every fourth quarter. And a lot of the OSU games I've been to, it's just something that they've done as a result of tradition. I know University of Oklahoma, they started playing the Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue song from Toby Keith. But I don't know, man. Like, I think OU could have probably picked a better Toby Keith song because that one just doesn't sound right. At least not for football. The thing about Friends in Low Places is it's a sing-along song, and you know, the crowd can really get into it. I just don't know if that Toby Keith song is something you would want to play for football. Caught by Rashad Hurt. So, great pass by Tracty. Hurt goes up and gets it in traffic. That's going to be near the first down marker, and I believe so the referees are kind of so you had one official pointing that it was Stillwater's, but the head linesman pointed that it was going to be Ike first down. So, his call overrules the other official as it's going to be at the 31-yard line, first down, Lawton Ike. Got Coach Harris at the 26-yard line, calling the play into Tracty. Takes the snap, takes a 3-step drop, throws it, and that one hits the turf incomplete. So 4:08 remaining in the third quarter. Stillwater running away with this one. And just kind of really stacked up on top of all the miscues that Ike had early in the first quarter. As the lead is currently 59-13. And Stillwater is finally going to get called off sides. But literally, they've been doing that most of the night. I don't know if they're trying to time the snap count or if it's something where Because it's also made Eisenhower have some false starts as well to try to beat the defense off the line. But it's been something that they've been doing it all night long, and they always try to anticipate the snap count. Tracty throws this away, and it's going to be a Stillwater touchdown maybe. No, the referee whistles it dead. So it was thrown behind Tracty, so there's no way it could technically be a fumble since he was getting rid of it. As the clock continues here, we got 3:43 remaining in the third quarter. Gain of 6. And Coach Harry's at the 28 calling in the play to Tracty. 3 receiver set led by Sari Sheridan at the top of your screen. Blitz coming here. Tracty gets rid of it. Caught by Oh, man. So Tracty has a great pass to Sari Sheridan, and he literally mossed his defender to get down inside the 20-yard line. So one of the better plays from Eisenhower in the passing game tonight. Sheridan just reaches over his defender, takes the pigskin, and drags him for a couple of yards. So from the 20-yard line, blitz coming, and it goes out of bounds. Red Zone sponsor brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC. So a spectacular catch by Sari Sheridan. Officially second down and 10. They can get this to the 9-yard line to make it a 1st and goal here. Tracty takes the snap, pressure coming. He throws it toward the corner of the end zone. Caught, gets into the end zone. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's an Eisenhower touchdown. So reception made on that one by Chase Beadle. Tracty finds him in the corner of the end zone on the home side, and he just is able to cross the ball through. The 5'9" sophomore, 160 pounds. Extra point upcoming. Snap, ball down, kick up, and it is good. So Eisenhower able to get more points on the board, cutting the lead down to 59-20, 2:31 remaining here in the third quarter, and we'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
A red zone touchdown pass from Charlie Tracty to Devion Bailey gives Eisenhower their 3rd touchdown of the night and the first one in the second half. Drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ID account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. So a hit there at the 24, still dragging and fighting as the kickoff return is brought to the 30-yard line where Stillwater will take over 1st down and 10. So 2:22 remaining here in the third quarter, and the Pioneers still up with a 39-point lead, but you got to like that Eisenhower is still putting themselves in the fight here to try to start district play in the third quarter. Coaching staff out for the Pioneers. Led by the head coach, Chad K. Wood, who is also the assistant athletic director here at Stillwater High School. Going back to the running game here, past the 35-yard line to the 40, able to get wrapped up on the play there. So, good form tackle made by Chase Beadle on that one. Change will be moved for a Stillwater first down as this clock ticks down inside 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So ball officially spotted at the 41-yard line for Stillwater. Very content with letting the clock run down with his 59-20 lead over Eisenhower. Pass is thrown, and it's complete. Slant route completed by number 5. That's Bryson Brown, the sophomore. 4-yard gain officially puts the ball at the 45. It'll be second down and 6. And they'll have to go on Eisenhower's side of the field at the 49 to move the change for a Stillwater first down. Schubert under center. Gives it to his running back, and they're going to get that first down in Eisenhower territory. Tackle made by Rashad Herb, but Pioneers able to get what they want with that one. Inside 1 minute remaining until we reach the end of the third quarter as we hit 52 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. K. Wood calling in the plays for his Pioneers. Schubert takes the snap, goes back to the running game, and they're very content. And he's still running. There's a fracas at the 42-yard line, but it's safe to say Coach K. Wood is okay with just letting Jay Nams take the ball and run out the end of the third quarter here as they'll have possession to start the fourth. And that will be the final possession of the third quarter, so 5 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will be back on the other side of this break. Lawton Eisenhower trailing Stillwater by a score of 59-20 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, want to give a special thanks to our fourth quarter sponsor here. And our fourth quarter sponsor is Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial jobs, located at 2 Southwest C Avenue in Lawton. So, not the way you want your first district game to go after 3 quarters. Still a full fourth quarter left, but Eisenhower trailing 59-20. And going with the running game right up the middle as the running back is eventually brought down inside the 30-yard line. Once again, you do want to join us next week for homecoming at Cameron Stadium. That will start with the pregame show at 6:30 against Southmore. And then kickoff will take place at 7 p.m. So we will be back at home for 2024 Lawton Eisenhower homecoming on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And Stillwater's just content with letting the clock run down, and when you have such a big lead, you can't necessarily blame them. So running back able to get near the first down marker inside the red zone. Run on that one made by Bradford Mitchell, the sophomore for Stillwater. And so now the ball is officially spotted to be 2nd and 1 from the 18-yard line. Pioneers in the red zone, and Ike's defense has just been worn out by this balanced attack from Stillwater all evening long. Schubert rolls out. Actually, it's not Schubert. There's a new quarterback in the game. So, touchdown Stillwater, but that touchdown was thrown by number 9, Ethan Evans, the junior quarterback, will probably be the starter next year. And then it was caught by Antoine West, who adds to his multiple touchdown effort here tonight. 10:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pending the extra point, it's currently 65-20. Awaiting the extra point here. Ball snapped is down, kick is up, and that one went kind of wonky, but it's still good. So 66-20, Stillwater over Eisenhower. 10:35 remaining in the game, and we will be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, kickoff sponsor is Wayne's Drive-In. So from burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cass Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. So that one, the first touchdown of the night thrown in by the backup quarterback, as Schubert is going to look to sit for the rest of the game. Stillwater up comfortably by a score of 66-20. As that ball goes out of bounds with 10:39 remaining in regulation. So 3 home games remaining on the Eisenhower schedule. We do want to give a special shout-out to our schedule sponsor, the Orchard Group at Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC. And so the first of 3 remaining home games for Eisenhower next Friday night against Southmore. Then October 11th, you got the game in Putnam City in Oklahoma City. And back-to-back home games to wrap up the home schedule to end October 18th against Piedmont and Thursday night on the 24th against Northwest Classen. And that one looked to be a tackle for a loss. Ball at the 30-yard line, it will be a loss of 5. So 2nd down, 15 upcoming for Eisenhower. So Tracty still in the game. 3 receivers set at the top of your screen. Caught by Rashad, Hurd past the 35, still on his feet, looking to run past everybody, and eventually gets brought down at the 42-yard line. So Rashad Hurd is still fighting. And he looks to be a prime candidate for OSN's Eisenhower Football Player of the Game. Ike will lose their third consecutive game this evening, looking to get that streak snapped at homecoming and get right back into the thick of things as district play continues in Class 6A2. Coach Harris still very active, calling plays from midfield here. Trips formation to the bottom of the screen here. And there's a pressure coming on a blitz. It's caught by Rashad Hurt. Trackty took a hit on that one. And Hurt getting up, walking a little bit gingerly on his own power. The fact that he's walking on his own power, that's always a good sign. But he will leave the game and come out at least for a couple plays. So nothing going on that one. No gain, no loss. Still at the 41-yard line on 2nd down and 10. Throw complete. It is caught past the 40-yard line, and you have 4 Stillwater Pioneers having to bring down the receiver there. Great play made by number 5, Jabari Shepard. Now it is 3rd and 4. They have to get this to the 31 to keep the drive alive. So now there's a personal foul penalty being called against Lawton Ike, and that one's coming back. And the last thing you could deal for is a personal foul penalty, losing 15 yards on what was going to be a 3rd and short. This puts it back on Stillwater's side of the field at the 49-yard line. Ike has to get this to the Stillwater 31. So not much going on that play. So Devion Bailey able to catch the ball there, but the penalty really hurt Ike as far as trying to keep momentum going for another scoring drive. And the special team unit will come out here with 7:54 remaining and counting in this fourth quarter. Kickoff returner back deep for Stillwater at around the 15-yard line. High snap, gets the ball away. It's caught at the 25-yard line for a fair catch, and that is where Stillwater will take over 1st down and 10. So 3 home games out of the next 4 weeks for Eisenhower. And I know this is not the best start going to lose 3 games in a row, but this is a lot of the growing pains of going from 5A to 6A. And Stillwater, again, Stillwater may have lost to Carl Albert 31-0, but they are not a chump change team. They did defeat Tulsa Union here in overtime. So I think if you're a team and you can defeat Union or Jinx in this state, you need to be given your props. And the fact that Stillwater done that this season shows that they have a lot of talent that they've already displayed here tonight. Going with another quarterback here. And they're just content to just give it to their running back as Jay Nams is able to get enough for the Stillwater 1st down, or it's going to be just shy of the 1st down marker. Quarterback in is Tank Tapto, a true freshman for the Pioneers. As this clock continues to run down with 6:45 and counting remaining. So 2nd down and inches here from around the 34. Tapto not able to get the snap off before there's a penalty. Fall start against Stillwater. Back them up 5 yards. Also want to thank our fourth quarter sponsor one more time, Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet one with floor covering products for the individual builder or commercial jobs, located at 2 Southwest C Avenue in Lawton. And that looked like another false start and may cost Stillwater 5 yards more. And that is indeed the call from the official at the 17-yard line. We'll go ahead and name our player of the game. Once again, sponsor is Sovereign Bank. And we'll probably wait a little bit for that one since we do have a little bit of time remaining. As we are about to hit a timeout anyway. So we'll be right back here with the rest of tonight's game on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Mike Stewart calling the game. Nate Davis on the camera and super producer Greg Hinton on the master controls here. So that one caught, and it was receiver number 80, Chandler Johnson, the true freshman. Substitutions being made for Eisenhower. So officially 3rd down and around 3 to go here. Pass completed, and it's intercepted. So this one could come back, and it was something that Eisenhower needed, brought back to the 32-yard line. Great play made by Chase Beadle to take it away from the Pioneers. So fantastic play there for Eisenhower's secondary. And by the way, if you don't have access to our apps, you can always download them for free on your iPhone or your Android device. Free to download, free to watch. 12 schools in the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can watch us on the go with our phone apps or at home by downloading us off Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search for the Oklahoma Sports Network. Be sure to find us on all social media platforms. You can like, share, and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We actually have this game up on YouTube right now. So you can find us online at oksportsnet.com. Be sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date where we will be. You can find photos and a whole lot more. Free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com. And by the way, go vote for the OSN Player of the Week online at oksportsnet.com. Featuring 3 players every week for you to vote on that had the best performance on Friday nights. Brought to you by Trinity Restoration. It is the OSN Player of the Week, as we are about to go back to the game here. Drops, throws, and did that come down in bounds for a Stillwater interception? They're celebrating like it is. And that would be the 3rd interception for Charlie Tracty tonight. So Pioneers just running away with this one, and just not the best night if you're under center for an Eisenhower Eagle. 5:18 remaining as Stillwater still up by a score, 66-20. So once again next week, back at Cameron Stadium. 2024 homecoming for Lawton Ike, and it will be our pregame show starting at 6:30, kickoff at 7. Hopefully Russ will be fully recovered, our color commentator. going back to the running game here for Stillwater, and this one gets down at around 35 and still dragging Eisenhower defenders. I believe it will be spotted at the 36. So we have had illnesses that have hit our Eisenhower crew over the last couple of years. If you'll remember during the Altus game last year, Greg had COVID, and we were missing him during that time. And I'm sure Russ, whatever he's sick with, whatever you do, take care of yourself as we are approaching winter. Nothing is more important than your health. So 2nd down, 2 to go. It was officially a gain of 8 yards. And this is going to be close to the sticks. Believe it is short, and it will be 3rd down upcoming for the Eisenhower defense. Inside 4 minutes remaining, we're at the 3:52 mark. And counting here as we just get ready to wrap up tonight's game. Home of Oklahoma State University and Gallagher-Iba Arena along with Boone Pickens Stadium are literally an eyesight just to the south of us here. The way that the stadium is set up, it being a north-south configuration on your screen. The north being to the left of your screen and the south being to the right. And about a block and a half, 2 blocks south is where you'll run into the OSU Athletic Complex. So Coach K. Woods is calling in the play to his players. Stillwater will improve to 3-1 as we are inside 3 minutes here. Fumble on the snap. Eisenhower really didn't get the opportunity to get a jump on that to try to turn over the ball there. So losing some yards on that one as the Pioneers look to wrap up this game, officially at the 35-yard line. They would need to get this to the Eisenhower 46 to get the first down. It's going to be 19 yards to go on 2nd down here. And they may get a lot of this back as it goes down toward midfield. Looks like he was tackled at around the 48-yard line as the clock hits 2 minutes remaining in tonight's contest. So again, Stillwater leading Eisenhower. They're going to win this one with a score currently 66-20. Ike will fall to 1-3 after defeating Lawton to start the season. But again, it's not like Ike is losing to teams that are irrelevant. Again, MacArthur, very good, will go back to the playoffs. Carl Albert, a 2-time defending 5A state champion. And Stillwater knocking off Union to start the season. So you're playing some very good football teams. It's not something that, and this is where records can become really deceptive. Because you can make an argument that Ike was one of the best 5-5 teams in the state a year ago. You beat one playoff team in Lawton that had a losing record, and then all the other teams that you lost to went to the playoffs. So not all records are created equal. And these 3 losses that Ike has went through, they are to very good football teams. Kickoff returner back for Eisenhower at around the 24-yard line. Goes out of bounds, and the clock will stop at 52 seconds remaining. So on the other side of this break, now we'll bring our player of the game up, but we will take one final timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So as this game is wrapping up, 40 seconds and counting remaining, Stillwater up 66-20. They will win this game over Eisenhower. It is now time to bring up our player of the game, which is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway, member FDIC, and Rashad Hurts' spectacular touchdown reception in the second quarter has got to be what makes him the player of the game in my eyes. And for him to continue to fight throughout this game, regardless of the score, I think should be very well commended. We'll give one final shout out to our fourth quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center, with over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry. They provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual builder or commercial jobs. Located at 2 Southwest C Avenue in Lawton. That is the end of tonight's game. So Stillwater improves to 3-1 while Ike goes to 1-3. Stillwater winning over Eisenhower by a final score of 66-20. We hope you will join us next Friday night as it will be homecoming at Cameron Stadium against Sophomore. Pregame show starts at 6:30 p.m. and the kickoff of the football game will start at 7 p.m. So if we don't see you at Cameron Stadium, we hope to see you on the stream here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So for super producer Greg Hinton and for cameraman Nate Davis, on behalf of Oklahoma Sports Network CEO Eric Sherem, I'm Mike Stewart, hoping to see you next week as we say so long from Stillwater, live for Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Have a great evening.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.